Breaking news, breaking news. It is all over the place. It's a breaking news, and it is breaking a lot of people who are supporters of the present administration. Of course, you all know the role of Nyesom Wike, who was a former governor and now Federal Capital Territory minister. Nyesom Wike played a pivotal role in the ascension of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at least in that particular state which Nyesom Wike is a king of. Yes, Nyesom Wike is a king in that particular section. He wanted to be a kingmaker like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he has always stood his ground to do some of those arrangements. But what is this thing about Donald Trump ordering FBI to arrest Nyesom Wike on site in any European country, including France, over alleged crimes committed during the 2023 elections? Now, this message, this report is circulating all over social media. Donald Trump, who was sworn in as president of the United States on 20th January 2025, since then, he had signed several executive orders. And according to this report, part of the order is to make sure that there is sanity, that those who have been involved in election and electoral fraud and all of those scams will not be permitted into certain parts of the world. Don't not forget that most politicians they love to travel a lot. In fact, traveling is if they cannot travel, it doesn't make them feel comfortable. Why? Because many of them, all of their goodies. Let me put it that way. All of their goodies are stored. They are all stored in those countries, in those places. That is where they have all their minds and thoughts and everything focused upon. If they do not have access then to those countries, then it becomes a problem. So many Nigerians have hoped, and they have somehow directly or indirectly reached out to the president of the US and whoever, apart from Macron. Macron has been lobbying, and he has been trying to be friends with with some countries that do not have the French colonial the French colonial experience. So we can as well say is kind of lobbying and trying to be friends with the Anglophones, the countries where English speakers exist, such as Nigeria, has been making friends because it is over. And maybe he's also hoping that courting like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, making friends with Bola Ahmed Tinubu will help him, if need be, to carry out some nefarious activity or do something horrible. Something horrible to those French countries, not really French countries, but countries that they dominated and stole from and still want to steal from. So I still do not want to take on this news the way it has been presented. I still do not want to take on it. I believe strongly that Donald Trump is too busy to be involved in matters that are of no present benefit to him. I think Donald Trump will not be interested in having Nyesom Wike arrested. It is of no value. It is of no value to the government of Donald Trump at this time. What bothers Donald Trump at this time, at this moment, are the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. I mean, in general, the South Americans. They are the ones that are bothering Donald Trump right now, and he wants to make sure that every one of them is gotten rid of. He cares less about what he referred to as shithole countries. What a pity that majority of these countries have allowed themselves to be ridiculed and to be mocked and to be disgraced this way. Donald Trump signed some executive orders, like I said. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, is a United States government agency tasked with fighting crimes such as terrorism, corruption and human trafficking. So how is it then that Donald Trump will kind of leave whatever it is that he does and then begin to focus on how to get Nyesom Wike arrested? Nyesom Wike, who previously served as governor of Rivers State in the southeastern, or let's say south Nigeria, he was appointed minister of the Federal Capital Territory in August 2023. Bola Tinubu won Nigeria 2023 presidential election, according to what we know. Some Nigeria accused Wike of helping Tinubu win. Not all over Nigeria, but in Rivers State. While some opposition parties challenged the results in court, the claim that Trump has ordered the FBI to arrest Wike can be found in several pages, social media handles here and there. They are reporting it. But the question is there such? The reason why some of these are coming up is because of what I've just said. There are people who are still of the opinion that Nyesom Wike should be dealt with. And of course, do not forget that majority that voted for Peter Obi, they are Southeasterners. They wanted out. In fact, some people that are not even Igbos also voted for Peter Obi. But you know how these things work. It's like the fight. The fight is more of a survival of the fittest. But when we searched the United States Federal Register to find out if there is anything, maybe this United States Federal Register lists the president signed orders, but it came empty, which is a major red flag. And there is no media report on Trump making such an order. If it were true, it would have been made local and international. It would have made local and international headlines. There is no mention of the order on Trump's personal account, official presidency account, and there is none of that in the Federal Capital Territory website. Nothing of that could be found. Now, there are people who are like, okay, you know what? Maybe they are trying to make this a kind of hush-hush, like, oh, this man definitely has immunity as a minister, and they don't want to make this like a public thing. Maybe they've made calls back and forth to clarify and put together and amend or arrange whatever. That's what some people are saying. But as it is right now, there is no report anywhere that shows that such happened. There's no report that points to that. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards to this. What do you think about other countries meddling in other people's affair? Do you think it is right? Do you think that it is proper for people to call on other countries, the presidents of other country, government of other country, to arrest their own citizen or political office holder?
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.